Earlier this morning.
That is most certainly not true.
You were bleeding like a pig. If it weren't for me, you would still be dead. What was it that slayed this almighty Kirgar again? Goblins?
I will have you speak of this no more.
Someone's. Listen, Kirgar, we all have our ups and downs. Don't we?
You got that right.
See, that's something we can agree on.
Do you want me to up your down?
I don't think I want to know where that conversation is going.
Suit yourself.
I like to stay neutral.
To continue to eat.
It's raining. Your food is soggy.
It is.
Ah, finally! The kind of weather I'm used to.
Oh, is the Jotun lands very rainy?
That and snowy.
Well, I understand the snow. I can see by the.
Well,
No,
usually it snows. If it's raining, it means it's warmer than it is when it snows, which means that it's good weather.
Oh, so this is the extent of what good weather looks like over there.
Well, now that I've seen more of the world, I guess it isn't, but I'm used to it. It feels like home now.
I lived through a month where it was raining for like 3 months straight.
IRL, you mean?
Oh, I'm sorry. My mind must be slipping.
Imagine being exposed to rain.
The night does go on. Into about 10:22. It is heavy rainfall out now, and it's just getting darker and darker. The food that you had has been very, very nice. Now, the question I have for all of you is, before you decide to, if you so want, to rest in for the night, is there anything you wish to pursue?
Booze.
He wishes to pursue ooze.
I wish for
Sleep.
alcohol to take
The
me
more
away
I
from this conversation.
The more I sleep, the fresher I become in the morning.
Is there a chicken coop?
Don't take the feathers.
Don't
Probably
molest
would
the
be.
animals.
And whatever you do, don't. This table will do fine. I tuck some
will-
fur under my head and I close my eyes permanently.
I rest my back against the wall over here. I take in the rain.
It's
And
actually
then
in the
eventually I'll
porch, so it is
probably...
covered.
Oh. Well, close enough.
It's covered here?
Yes.
Oh, perfect. Even comfier.
I'll just sit back in against the wall and also probably doze off.
Okay.
Potentially squandering the hard work of many farmers and a particular pixie.
And so, the night falls completely over the farmstead. The sound of the rain is a bit comforting, as you can hear the occasional animal life around you. But besides that, it is a comfortable sleep. Temperature is fairly nice, and it does come to you very easy. Everyone, please go ahead and take a rest. Gives you a full healing done of your healing rates.
Yay!
Yay!
If I go into the
Zero.
negative health, do I like gain overshield?
It will-
Zero damage.
that
No.
will happen.
Do we also
you
lose?
get healing rate stuff. Do you just where do you click?
Do we also lose insanity?
Actually, I'm not sure.
How'd you get insanity?
Because we got
We lost
dead.
the combat.
We
Well,
dead.
because I mean, demo inted us in combat, so
Oh right.
Yeah, it's all my fault.
clearly.
Being rained by arrows before I could
Yes.
do anything.
You were the sole reason.
My corpse tripped you. I'm sorry.
Yes. when you died,
Even
you
though it
bumped
was
into
behind
me.
you, it tripped you.
You bumped into me whilst you were passing out.
Shit.
It just caused the domino effect.
I'm sorry. Sumimasen.
No.
No.
Sumi masori.
Sorry, masen.
Sorry, masen.
Wait, so do we heal fully back or do we use healing rate?
Healing rate.
Healing rate.
Yeah, but how do I...
And to lose insanity, essentially you lose it once you take a quirk or you take a corruption, so it doesn't go away.
Oh, wait, I click to do damage, but how do I undamage? Oh, I right click. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm pressing the healing button. but it doesn't
Actually,
roll.
are we going up or down on damage? Like,
You're going down. You're going to remove damage. Remember, you can have a hotkey if you actually did this. So if you go to the macros, there's a hotkey to actually heal a healing rate on your character sheet.
Yeah,
if you
I have
brain,
that.
You should have
what
the
do we
Make
what
sure
do
you're
we
second
say?
I have to target myself,
Yeah,
right?
just select your token. You don't need to target it.
Ah, okay.
What do we say to the free YouTube Premium macro trial? Skip for now.
In that case, just right-click your healing until you heal your healing rate.
Yeah, I did that.
Okay.
Oh yeah, wait a minute. I have a heal thing on my hotbar. I'm retarded.
Right.
Yeah. yeah.
Comes with the race, I'm afraid.
and you're so blue pilled, devil. Holy shit. Your character is so blue pilled.
Oh, alright, so it's scattered clouds, mostly clear. So it's probably around, I want to say, 10 Celsius?
Look, blue pills never killed anybody.
You got
Also-
that right.
Also, what does blue pill actually like mean in the sense of the?
It means you're blue pilled and cringe,
No.
and you're not cool like the red pilled.
It means that you read like German textbooks that don't mention anything about Holocaust.
Hello?
Hello.
They actually do?
Yeah,
They
but I
do.
mean, like, imagine they didn't. That's what Lavangine is in.
Lavagine
that's
believes what she wants to believe.
Yeah,
You take the blue.
Lavagine.
I mean, I like how Kierkegaard is more like, oh, I heard the stories from my friends, so it must be true. And
My
I'm like,
ancestors. Do not
Yeah.
disrespect my ancestors, please.
and I'm like, well, I read it in the book, so it must be true.
Fucking slaver race. Get out, Kierkegaard. Go wash some fucking toilets already.
I mean, imagine questioning me about slave labor when slave labor was still practicing today. Like, oh shit,
It
whoops.
isn't actually.
It is, right? Orcs do it.
No, it isn't.
Orcs do it.
Guess what are orcs?
Evil.
Orcs are the inventors, dumbass. They're the smartest people.
They use slave labor, right, human?
Orcs are just Jotun that have been corrupted by the snake people.
Yeah,
Now
but
they rule the marketplace.
but they're corrupted, so they're bad.
We need to have a talk about what you perceive as bad.
So
Corruption is
everyone, real
normal.
quick, go ahead and give me a intelligence roll, please.
Ah,
My favorite.
Me smart. Me actually smart. What the fuck?
Mistaro, hi.
Why did I roll?
Woo.
The dice interact with each other?
Why did I roll a +2?
Because
What kind of roll
are
did you
you
want?
all correct?
I roll.
Yeah, because I have to. Oh, I'm good. Yeah, fucking yes.
What kind of roll did you want?
Intelligence. Or intellect.
time to roll
I
one
realized
day.
this was a really good pick.
Oh, you're an intelligent dwarf, I see.
Ah, the Consair
So
needs
here's
every.
a bit of
thing
the
he needs.
lore of the world. Yes, the orcs are previously mutated, corrupted Jotun, but in the amount of time that they were corrupted, they essentially turned themselves into their own civilization, to where they are the ones that discovered black powder. And with
No.
with that discovery, the orcs have took upon themselves to remove their name from the realms of barbarians and tribal people and the lowly, to where now they are the premier inventors in the world. They're the most technological in the world.
So they're civilized, unlike someone. All right.
Wait, so are they evil or not?
No,
They're basically dwarves.
Oh,
I don't approve.
Kilgar,
Yeah.
did you sleep in your home?
No. I just passed out here on the porch.
as the morning does arrive, I'm gonna take another piss. Bring it back.
What an uneventful conversation. Did you sleep there? No.
Because Crow fucked with the fucking bed, and he didn't lie in it, so he
Okay.
did that for nothing.
But I like how it like ended there. Like there's no follow up.
You sleep in the bed now.
Well, you should.
The sound of silent disappointment.
Damn it! I'll get him next time.
As I shake my little fist at you.
It's
I
like
damn you!
Damn
So what you want to do, bro, is you want to whisper to me next time that you do that. Not
Yeah,
in chat.
how do you whisper?
In chat. Actually, everyone do a 5-minute pause. I actually need to make one lunch real quick. A smoothie. But /W and then space game master and then space and the text you want to send to me.
Okay.
it was like some Oblivion
Shouldn't drink that many
NPC
smoothies,
dialogue.
man.
It's
I'm
like
just gonna turn into a fruit.
it's like Crow walked up to Kiergar, has like one line of dialogue, and then walks away.
of the high elf.
Good day.
Mud crabs, fearful creature.
Good guy.
Good day to you.
I don't need to talk all the time with you windbags.
Never should have come here.
Never should have come here.
I yield! I yield!
Never give up. Never surrender.
Why won't you die?
I love Morrowind. I mean,
This is the
Oblivion.
part where you fall down and bleed to death.
Swit.
And my dad should be in surgery now. Alright.
What?
My dad's going to some minor surgery today.
Oh. Don't die.
Yeah, I hope he
Don't
doesn't,
pay a
Demo.
fortune.
Minor usually doesn't involve, that kind of a severe situation, Debo.
I'm just
It's
making
called
sure.
minor for a reason, hopefully.
No, for reals, don't pay a fortune, please.
I'm just making sure.
At least try and run away when they charge you.
Please,
Yeah, he's gonna hurt.
resist. Make my day.
Wait, I just realized Monday is called Moon Day. Okay.
Of the war moon.
It's Moon Day.
Because the moon shines the brightest.
I like that. What's Tuesday? Tuesday?
You
Who's
find
this?
out.
Silly. It's boom day.
Wait, can we check the calendar?
I'm not sure if you can.
We can
Who's
actually
that?
You can what? You didn't finish your sentence.
That's how Oblivions do. So Mike,
Yes.
remember Arcanum? In the beginning, like scene where the Zeppelin gets blown up.
No.
It's an old game.
Yeah.
That was a fun game. I remember that game.
Yeah, remember Arcanum? So when Hursk mentioned black powder, I just thought of those two orcs at the beginning.
They just charge in and fucking die.
Like, oh shit, they discovered black powder, they can do kamikaze.
We smart.
Oh no. Don't give orcs black powder, they scary.
Oh, that Arcanium.
Yeah.
Kind
How-
of a
how-
fantasy
I still need to
future
finish that game.
steampunk type thing.
It was so good when I played it last time.
how they blew up the Zeppelin and they had very obvious Arabic names.
Shout out to all gnomes. Fucking evil bastards.
Oh, dude, gnomes are the worst.
Dude, fuck magicians, dude. They ruin all of my watches.
Bro, I
Oh.
can't even check time anymore. What the
Man,
fuck?
my watch is like my watch is dragging. Why is it not calibrated? It's like, bro, I told you 1,000 times, don't put it in your magic.
Oh, you're a magician? Well, we have to sit at the back of the bus, sorry. Because we're too scared that something that you'll do will blow something up.
I mean, that magic like racism is actually makes sense because it has like an effect, you know.
There's an act. Well, how do you
13
know?
30% of wizards,
Statistics are even correct.
13% of the world population are wizards. 15% is the crime committed by wizards. Oh no!
Despite the only 50% of the Jotun population, the orcs have invented 50% of the guns.
Which has cost 75% of the homicides related in the past 5 years. We're already dropping mad red pills, bro.
Despite being only 13% of the population, the snake people enslaved 100% of the continent.
Actually true.
Oh my
Enslaved 100% of the population.
That is a fucking statistic, alright?
Read this, bitch. Drops like the one sheet of paper on the fucking table.
Since my university changed my mind. Fucking Stuart Crowder.
I'm wondering if I have to have like a cloak so people don't fucking hiss at me when I'm a snake.
You're the one that's doing the hissing.
I was making a snake joke.
Maybe we should slap your cock around, who knows?
What?
You're such a shrimp.
I am a shrimp.
Are you actually?
Oh yeah? Name all
I don't-
subspecies.
Are you a
Not-
shrimp? Name the amount.
0. My eyeballs, actually.
Your eyeballs? That's not enough to be a shrimp, sorry.
No, it's confirmed. She said it's okay just to be there.
Oh, you're a shrimp? Name all your eggs.
Okay,
I think he's out of the loop.
that's a bit too literal there.
Well, I got 2.
What, eggs?
I'm hearing birds.
Hearing
a
horses.
hoof of a-
I hear a flute.
Or trying to play a flute.
As you are at the farm and enjoying the morning as is happening, you hear
Oh.
the sound what you hear right now, which is that of horses. And
I want to do some morning stretches.
okay.
Really important. Really important. Actor not selected. Fuck. Sweet.
A casual glance will show that there is a large procession of mounted individuals approaching the farm, but they're going along the road, and you see around maybe 40 individuals, 20 on
Do I
horseback,
recognize them?
and about 20 on foot behind them.
It's a lot of people.
They're all humans. No dwarves amongst them, although there is a elf that is on horseback with near the front of the group.
Is there a grudge between elves and dwarves?
No.
Okay.
Do they carry any banners or flags?
They
Does
do.
he own any slaves?
Do I recognize them?
You
Or are they
recognize the
bandits?
banner as that of Arcanet, the capital. That is
Oh.
a little bit to the east.
We've just been there.
Yeah, indeed you have.
Okay. Do we know any like known patrols that they do, or is this kind of unusual for them to have a patrol?
Give me 1 second. I lost something.
Because it looks like quite a substantial amount of people for a patrol of a farm.
Perhaps they're after the artifact we're after. Or you're after.
Hmm.
I don't think so.
Yeah, that's too many
Might
people.
hear about the bandits or whatever.
If they're about the bandits, I want to join in. They took something real precious from me. As
would
we
that be?
discussed before.
Care to bring it up again?
No.
Oh.
But, so you're saying that it's a bow, right?
Yes.
Wouldn't you have had to kill a tree in order to make that bow?
Yes.
Doesn't that go against like every nature like of your being?
No, the herb tribes, the herb witches, we grow it after we migrate out of the area.
Wouldn't you then say that you're farming the trees?
I guess that it would be like in a long sense of the way, I guess that would be sort of the same thing, but it's
Checkmate, atheists.
As you're just in the midst of discussion in the morning, and it is about about 8:15 a.m., when the front group of the horses do come up to essentially, for all intents and purposes, at the farmstead at this point. And here you see all the men here, they have a look upon them, that of determination, a bit of sorrow, a bit of apprehension, possibly a bit of nervousness. But the individual at the lead does speak up. Jerokin Wilderath, the rule of Arcanet has need of you. May I speak to you? After a little bit, maybe about 2 minutes, the front door to the home where he had the meal the night before does open, and you see Jerokin does come out with a bit of a limp in his gait, as is the norm. I'm Wilderath. How may I serve the ruler? Individual again speaks up. Wilderath, we are having a conflict with Arishan to the east. We need half of your able-bodied men here at the farm to take up arms for the king, Aranet Birthlance. Can you spare them? You see Jerokin look around a little bit, nod his head. Oh, yeah, of course, of course. The individual now looks at all of you. And of these men right here, they look very, very capable. Oh, no, they're just travelers here. They're not part of my farm. The individual now looks at all of you. Men of the West, where do you hail from?
The Cloud Mountains.
beyond the burning wastes. I forgot the place again.
I'm Kiergar of Eatonheim.
I'm invisible.
I'm Lavengene of the Wastes.
When you speak up, Lavengene, you see a couple of individuals in the procession do look at you, and even one goes to the blade at his side when another individual kind of just stops them.
I just
Do
nod.
we have a problem?
Well, the problem is the coming battle with those humans of the desert. But since none of you are from Arcanet, as I can see, you're free to be on your way. As you have a bit of discussion, as well, it's a very, very brief discussion, I would say, with this individual, you see that Jirokin is actually getting, and a couple of the main, I would say, individuals at the farmstead are now gathering and having the men of the farmstead come forth. And you look at them, and I would say about maybe about 10 individuals do get called forth. And in the midst of those 10, most of them now have a look of fear, a look of confusion, but for the most part, they don't really want part of this. One of them looks like he's kind of excited about this. Individual goes, "Oh, thank you, Jirokin. You'll be paid for this. Scribe." And you see that he actually takes out a purse of coin and tosses it to Jirokin. He takes it. Thank you. This will be put to good use. As it will, Vodarath. And you men, serve to the king. To join us here, being called forth, will be rewarded with a gold coin. Upon completion of the campaign, again reward of 1 gold coin.
All
The
right.
men look at that, and
That's a lot of money.
you see one individual immediately break and run. To a bit of the alarm and a bit of the shouts of the other farmsteads put forth, and immediately you see 3 men on horseback break off quickly, and you don't run him down, but you do essentially block his path. He runs into one of the horses, and he kind of falls to the ground. But eventually they pick him up and they take him. This time they take him in manacles. As you see now, there are a couple individuals within the 20 that are walking that have manacles on them, and they're actually being dragged by one of the most rearward horses. The individual looks at all of you, then back at Jirokin.
Wait, does the man getting dragged pass me?
I'll say he would come past dragged you, yeah.
I spit on him. Pathetic deserter. Go win your honor.
Fascinating.
Kind of gives you a very, very bad, but again, you see that he's actually crying right now. But
Tears
he
of
does
joy, I
get
hope.
pulled to the back, and with that,
Tears of joy.
the procession does thank Jirokin, and they leave. Now, for those of you that are curious, I will put the actual map now so we can see where this is actually taking place. And this will be one of the first major conflicts of our little landscape here.
Jesus, Jesus, I didn't realize we had such a fucking badass on our team.
No, he was running away, so.
I mean, I come from a warrior tribe.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
I thought you were like a. I thought you were like a.
There are many tribes. We fight amongst each other, and the strongest one always brings, the best.
I put a shoulder on Ovo, like, where we come from, we do not even acknowledge the cowards.
Yeah, but aren't you like a desert from the desert tribes?
We still fight.
Yeah, he's
Yeah, but
from the
are
very,
they
very
invading
far
Korea?
east. So if you look right here, Arishan is the kingdom, the capital right here. And this is where this conflict is arising. Arcanit is essentially having a conflict with Arishan, possibly a war, and they're now taking individuals, soldiers, or training soldiers. And they head out.
Mm.
One gold coin, it's pretty tempting.
It's 2 actually, if they complete it.
I guess I'll reroll.
Wait for me.
Next character.
Come back. All right. With that, they leave. Jirokin does go to the group of you. I guess it'd be about time that event folds up. I remember when they were acting up during my father's time. But not to dwell upon that, because I am too old to do anything of that nature. Although some of
Are
my
you going?
items
Wait,
here, like
hold on.
thumbs.
You just sent out some of your most capable men here. Not only are you now short-handed, but in an event of a potential bandit raid, you're quite vulnerable.
How old are you?
I have about 68 seasons behind my back.
I wish you 70.
Well, I
Stay
wish
old.
a bit more than that also. But to your inquiry,
Well, first get to 70. Then we can wish for more.
I think I'll get there.
Not today. He pulls out the
What? Whips out dagger.
Call an ambulance, but not for me.
I pay very, very well for the farm hands here, so I'll get more men here that will want to work on the farm. I mean, they get free food. They earn their keep here. It's not a glamorous life, but it's something that people will respect, and I'll take care of them. They can save a bit of coin.
Do any of your farm hands ever come back?
Well, this is the first time they've actually been taken, so I hope they'll come back. I mean,
Oh, so this hasn't happened. This kind of recruitment hasn't happened in all of the years you've been at this farm.
it's been about 10 years now, so if I recall, it's when my father was still alive.
So you've taken over the farm when you were 50?
No. I took over the farm here when much earlier. My father was going to relax with watching my mother. She was a fine woman there, but no, my father wanted to retire, relax, and I took over the farmstead.
I see. What did you do before then? Before you took take care of the business?
I was a farmer, but I didn't run the place. That was my father, and then once my father is done, I took over everything.
Ah.
But now, I said I'm too old to make the tools of the past. So, you, Master Dwarf, I'm hoping you can. I see the ore by the forge over there. I'm hoping you have enough quantity, but I'll definitely appreciate what you can reforge for me and rebuild.
Oh, I'm sure it'll be enough, and it'll be done in no time.
It's the best dwarven smith we've ever did see.
I'm probably the only dwarven smith you've seen.
I've never not seen any other smith that's as good as he is. Dwarven one, I mean.
This fucking thing is gonna get.
You're just trying to butter me up, aren't you?
Well, don't you already have buttery cheeks?
I don't know what that.
I kneel down and like.
Do you have legs? I was like always confused because I see the portrait and it's just a lizard face.
Destroyed, dude.
You're just slithering everywhere.
No, I have legs. Yes.
Ah, I
Not a
see.
He's not a lamia.
I'm not a naga. I'm like the lizard from Divinity. I have legs.
Or Dark Souls.
Or Dark Souls.
The ones in Dark
the
Souls are
snake
cursed.
people.
I do have a tail though.
Yeah, but so is he.
So I kneel down to Shagram and like I gesture my hands forward to his cheeks.
Right. I'll avoid that gracefully.
No, I was
As gracefully as a 240-pound dwarf can do.
I grab his buttery cheeks and squish him.
Don't squish
See?
my cheeks. You're gonna ruin the beard.
They're too greasy and they slip out of your hands.
No, they're filled
Yeah.
with muscle and hard as rock.
Yes, all of those fucking cheek muscles.
Because they're strong. I eat many things.
Well, that's a good attitude. Never want to
Anyway,
be a
let's
picky,
get moving.
Never want to be a picky eater.
No talking, lizard.
Oh, okay.
We do work.
Oh,
Please
wait.
do remind me again. What is our? What? Yeah, that's me.
The side of your head gets smacked with the apple. Not too hard, but enough to get you a little irritated.
I unsheath my dagger and look around me furiously. Where the fuck did that come from?
Must have been the wind.
Give me a perception roll.
There's gonna be some oblivion shit right here.
Are we gonna have another Newton moment? Trees fall, gravity exists.
You don't see.
Oh my
through
God.
this.
Imagine Newton found out gravity exists because a pixie threw an apple at his head.
Maybe it just fell out of the sky.
It just fell out of the tree?
You fell out of the tree. That's about like 3 meters away from you.
That curse you, tree.
Must have been the wind.
The wind carried the apple.
Ovo, what happened? It seems that the nature you so love has betrayed your confidence.
No confidence.
I'll peek outside the door, Spear.
Perhaps I've wronged nature somewhere.
What's going on?
But
All right,
I
if
shall
you're right
honor
on him,
nature.
you're now going to write on him.
But I shall honor. I shall.
The crow has mounted chakra.
That's wrong.
There's many things that are incorrect with this.
So now, when Shaka moves, it'll move Crow.
Okay. Nice.
I shall honor nature's sacrifice and eat this humble gift. It is the only thing I can do.
Wait, wasn't an apple rotten?
I don't care. I eat it.
Well, in that case, go ahead and give me Overweight.
It wasn't a rotten
Thanks,
apple, okay? It was an apple.
Give
Nobody
me a
said it was
strength
rotten.
check with 2 boon.
Nature's blessing.
Upon me.
You must endure.
Oh,
Wow.
I said 2 boon, not 2 bane.
Oh, should I reroll?
Yeah, so
Well,
strength roll
yeah.
with 2 boon.
You still would get 6 though, right?
Actually, does it tell me the roll he did? Oh, it did. It was 6. We'll go with that. Oh, yeah, we'll go with that. So, yeah, you eat the apple. Man, you being from your own climate and what you've gone through, yeah, you've had probably eat food before that was a little bit past its prime. And for the most part, it was fine.
Fermentation actually helps out the flavor. It's actually, I think I read somewhere that like if you eat rotten apples, there's actually like a chance of alcohol being formed. I get drunk off of this shit.
This is true for almost any fruit.
Yeah.
Particularly for instance for like the red little things that like often during spring when it gets really cold and it freezes over, the birds will eat it and then get drunk off their ass off of it. Because
Yeah,
it
like-
ferments when it unfreezes.
Like that's why people make cider from apples, because apple cider is pretty good.
Well,
Alright,
that's-
so,
that would
the
be-
question is here is when do you want to start, when do you want to do today's activity? It's already 9 o'clock.
Well, we're waiting for Shagram to do his thing, and then we do whatever later, right?
Please do remind me, what was our objective again?
you
Get
need to make the
smithing.
pool.
Get the
Smithing.
I'm doing some smithing.
Yeah. So as we wait for him to do that, we just wait, right?
Ovo, my good friend, you have helped us and etc. and everything, but why are you still here?
I figured you owe me.
Oh, wait. Do we?
I mean, I did save your lives.
You did save your life.
That
Did
is
you
true.
know? We've agreed that that's never happened, though.
For one person, but the slaver and the dwarf still owe me something.
Who you're calling a slaver?
I ignore the question.
What would it be that we owe you then?
Help.
Oh, it's about that bow again.
Yes.
So let me get this straight. So you saved a group of people, with the exception of me, who has been absolutely demolished by goblins, and you thought, these look like capable warriors that can help me win against bandits.
Better than myself and just a slingshot.
Fair enough. I admire your confidence in our ability.
I'm gonna
I wish
yank
that
on
I
the
shared
sword.
it.
So should you, King.
Let's go. Tap tap.
So how did
I
you lose
can't
your
go.
How did you lose your bone in the first place?
I was brutally assaulted on my way over here. Bandits were on the road.
But you come from a steppe tribe, right? Don't you usually ride on a horseback? What happened to
Yeah,
your
and then you come from a slaver civilization. Why don't you have slaves?
That's
I thought I
not
told you this yesterday.
that's not at all how it works, Kirgar. Slaves are made over centuries. Horses can be tamed in
I had
day.
a horse. It rode me for 2 weeks. I rode on it out of the.
He
steppe.
ate it, remember?
I'll
It
yell out.
died.
He has a small brain. That's what lizards have. Small brains. They don't remember
I
a
am
lot.
aware of
Lying
this.
is. Then let me remind you. I ate it. I drank its blood and its bones, and are now buried in the desert.
Oh, I
I-
remember now.
I shall never forget his name, which was. Let's continue on.
Sounds like you've forgotten already.
What a bizarre.
As stated before, I ignored the question.
I feel like it's being ignored. Do you tell that too?
He's just ignored again.
Okay, then. I guess I'll just stand here and not say anything.
By the way, the dwarf cannot move. Please move him to his blacksmithing center.
Oh,
I'm stuck underneath Crow.
With great
Because he's
curiosity, I
mounted.
should watch him bend steel.
No, he dismounted, but he's above me, so I couldn't move my token.
It's
Oh,
not
hey,
actually
Oval,
steel,
you-
it's iron.
Did you go through the desert
It's
on a horse with no name?
Really?
On the first step of the journey.
Oh no! Stop.
That
You
was
I'm
can't
not
sure.
share.
I'm
right.
sure it had a name, but I had no. I don't think I remember it.
All right. So, question is, while Shagram does the duty of his commission, what does Ovui, Lavangine, and Kirgar and Crow wish to do?
Being useless.
What can we do? when we
Literally
wait?
being useless.
Do you want to do something, or I'm just gonna do rolls for Shagram?
I want to be. I want to be
is there any
really
way
annoying
that-
and observe everything he does.
Maybe
Like a
Is there any
curious
way that
child.
I can help Shagram?
I suggest
Hmm.
over you and I maybe go look for the goblins. Scout out.
Is that possible?
Okay,
fuck it, we're looking for goblins. But actually, we're gonna look for the bandits.
Which one do you want to look for?
Officially goblins, unofficially bandits.
Which one do you want to look for?
Bandits.
Okay.
Okay, that's what we're bandits.
All right. So go over and do that. Lavangine, what do you want to do?
Is there any like bookshelves in this farmstead where he keeps his
Ah,
books?
yes. The library.
Probably not.
No, not even anything to pass the time.
Aren't books really expensive in
Yeah,
this
you
time
probably
of
have
age?
books here. Or
Then
very- It's in a library, so no. What you want
Yeah, no.
is he's not gonna have here, so
No, not a library. I just want something to read.
he might have like one or two books.
All right, give me one.
Kirgar, what about you?
I'm trying to see if I can help Shagram in any way. shape, or
Okay.
form.
That's fine enough. All right, so we'll do Shagram first with Kirgar. So Shagram, you're gonna go to the day's activities of actually reforging some of the work and doing the forging, the fixing of the items at the farmstead. So we're gonna
Yes.
do a combination roll here. So the first one is I'm gonna have you do, and well, it's gonna be difficult. So it's a hard check, so it's gonna be at 1 Bane. And it's the first process of determining the best of actually doing. A second, I got a phone call.
I don't want to
Alrighty.
alarm. I don't want to alarm anyone. I've been drinking
Okay.
water.
Thank
It's
you.
it's really healthy for you. I recommend
Good.
drinking water to everyone.
Because you see, if you drank alcohol, that would be very non-keto.
Water doesn't do it for me, man. Just tasteless.
Water can taste like anything you wanted to. You just have to put your mind to it.
Can I just like show you guys this video so everyone knows that this exists?
Call an ambulance, call an ambulance. But not for me.
Do you remember?
I don't remember now. Now watch me fuck up these rolls.
Oh shit, Matsuri has an English only stream. Let's
Oh
go.
shit, that's gonna be so
Oh.
bad.
She's playing Fall Guys
Oh yes.
in 87 minutes. Well, that's where the stream. That's where the session's gonna end, I guess. No, I'm just kidding.
Why are you so obsessed with fucking VTubers?
I'm not. I'm just pointing this out. My VTuber isn't streaming yet.
Oh my god.
This one's
There
like
you go.
I'll just catch. What?
You don't give them money, do you?
No,
They don't have any money.
I'm too poor to give.
I'm still waiting on my money, actually.
Yeah, my bank is
Yeah, I
full.
got you. Sure, I got you.
I've called this out, and each time they said, "Oh, we'll send you something on your email," and I even like asked them, "Do you have my proper email?" They do. So 3 times now I called them, and I got no fucking email response in regards to this issue. So I cannot confirm my card on PayPal to give Kansai his money. It's pissing me off.
You could just get Revolut.
Get what?
Revolut.
What's that?
It's like a virtual credit card thing. And then if both of you have Revolut, it's like PayPal. You can just give each other money.
Yeah, but Kansai wants it on PayPal though, right?
Yeah, otherwise this would
So-
just be too complicated.
So yeah, I have to.
Alright, my apologies. Mom had a new phone, so I just had to teach her how to do some stuff with it. Alright.
Help! I'm being held hostage.
Wait, what?
This fairy will not let go.
This token is being held at gunpoint.
Used and abused.
He's being assembled into a pixie Megatron.
Alright,
Let's
so
roll for victory, friends.
for the very first roll, Shagrum, let's see how well you actually recall the information. Now, there's not really any crafting rules that I know of in Shadow Demon Lord, so I'm gonna play around with this, especially being a dwarf and crafting the game might be part of it. So there's gonna be 2 rolls. One to actually recall the knowledge of doing this correctly, and then actually crafting it will be a strength based. But first off, to recall it. Now, both of these are difficult because they're not something that typical people do. So it's going to be at 1 bait for both of these, and you can come back at me with suggestions to get more boons out of it. But to recall the knowledge to actually do what you want to do, it can be intellect-based roll.
Oh my god.
Again, at 1 bane, but because you have your profession, what's your profession?
Blacksmith.
All right, so I'm going to give you 2 boon for that. So you can roll with 1 boon total. So give me intellect roll with 1 boon.
Okay.
You can't fuck this up.
Okay. Now, on top of that, that actually should have been a different roll, but let's see, you would have actually rolled. It still succeeds, that's fine. On top of that, we're going to do now, you recall the knowledge throughout the day as you start to work.
I think he used trickery, is what he said.
Oh, that's right, he does have trickery. Okay, I forgot about that.
Yeah, I do have trickery. Yeah.
That's why he had 2 boon.
Okay, that's fine. Now, what we're going to do is a strength roll. This will be based on you actually making the things at the anvil, the forge throughout the day. So again, this will
Okay.
be at 1 bane, but because of your blacksmithing, it'll be 2 boons. So for total of, actually, it's actually 1 boon plus another one for your trickery. So yeah, strength roll, please now.
What about my help? I got 13
Oh yeah,
strength.
sorry. You can give. So now that he's helping out, go ahead and give another boon if you want to.
Sure.
All the boons.
It's relevant because if you get above a 20, I'm gonna give you a bonus, which you just did. So
Yeah.
25. He rolled a natural 19.
that was pretty good.
Damn.
All right. So you get to work in your master craftsman, so you're getting to work, don't it? Now, Crow
yeah.
and Overwee, as you two are heading out and trying to find signs of the banditry along the road, what you tell me is where are you looking to find said banditry?
We are looking for tracks. Anything on the road that could lead me to like. Oh wait, there's already been like a huge gathering of folks fucking
Yeah.
passing through.
Yeah, the horses.
Ooh.
I would suggest we go back to head, I guess it would be north up to by where that cave was.
Oh yeah.
Because
Good
there's
thinking,
gotta
Crow.
be, there was gotta be some.
Yeah,
sort of
that's
trail.
exactly where you'll find the goblins.
Oh, you also fight. That was. Well, fuck you. You can't even talk to us. You're not even near us. Get away from me. Bad thoughts.
All
Let's go
right.
north to the cave and look there.
I fly a little bit farther away from Obu. About bad thoughts.
Sorry, I'm
Bye.
schizophrenic.
Who are you talking to?
The
As
voice
you
is in
get
my
to
head.
the location of where the items were, where you think the bandits might be, you're gonna start investigating the area for potentially any signs of the bandits. Now, as you start to look around, start to see if you can find any clues, I want to see. This is actually relevant for this scene now, so let's go ahead and back to this scene. It's actually
What are
not
these
nighttime
actors?
no
Get out
more.
of here. So the bandits must have moved through here, right, to loot these corpses. I want to search the area to find if any footprints or like dragging trails lead off of here somewhere.
Ah,
Oh, actually, no. I ignore the path of the dragging trails and the ones that like lead your way. I want to follow those tracks. It's only been a day, so the tracks might have. Oh, it was raining yesterday.
that it was. So, with
Might
that
have
being
muddled
said,
up the tracks.
to find tracks, it's going to be 1 bane. To find tracks when it would rain is another 2 banes. So, do you have anything profession-wise? Now, every time I give you a skill check, you need to come at me with ways to get boons. So, with me giving you the 2 banes with an intellect
I can't open my character sheet, but I do have 2 trees and maybe a potential 3rd profession. 3 profession, sorry.
You are a militia member as well as a nomad and a hunter.
I'm used to tracking all of this stuff.
I will give you 1 for both nomad and hunter, so it's a base roll of intellect.
Got it.
Now, for your roll, I want to see how Crow's helping out. Well, Crow, what are you doing? Are you helping out or are you doing your own search? That's what I'm asking.
Yeah, I'll help him out.
Okay, so roll with 1 full boon, Ovui.
Is Crow's help a boon though?
Yes.
Because sometimes I feel like it should be a bane.
So 1 boon, roll
Mhm.
intelligence.
All right.
Oh. Not the girl.
I think I found a trail. It leads.
It leads to the south, where there is a trail that you are currently on. Now, this is
Oh,
not a
please
trail
don't tell
in the
me I'm
sense of
following my
here,
own.
but this is a trail that is you're a pretty good tracker, Ovui, and this is a trail. It seems like a hunter's trail. Well, it's not like an actual trail like a cart go by, but it has movement where probably groups of hunters have gone by to go deeper into the area here. But you see there are tracks here, and some that have not been completely washed away by the night's rainfall. And you see that these head towards pretty much inward of the wooded area a bit further, but it's definitely tracks, and you suspect that these are the bandits or the individuals that dumped the body the day before.
I want to sneak and follow these tracks. Do not want to make any noise.
I'll go invisible.
Okay. In that case, Ovui, go ahead and give me, because we're
As
in
a
forest
hunter,
area.
As a hunter, I'm pretty good at avoiding noises in wooden areas, you know? Since if I stumble upon like a branch, it'll make noise and scare away my prey.
So I was going to give you at 1 boon for being in the wooded area agility stealth roll. Because being a hunter, I'm going to give you another boon. So 2 boon agility.
Ooh. Oh, thank God.
Woo! That is very, very close. All right. So you start to go through the area. Now, the question I have for you, Ovui, is how long do you want to travel? So, it has already been, to get here, probably about an hour and a half of a journey. So I'm going to move an hour and a half. Now, it's already 10:49 a.m. And you're just starting to move. How long do you want to track?
until I hear something that is not of this forest. Any smoke signals, perhaps?
3 years later.
Bye. Bye.
I'll
You've
travel
reached
an hour
Western
and a half.
Coast.
Myself, I'll travel another hour and a half.
Yeah, I'll say I'll travel for 3 hours more, and then head back.
Did that show anyone I did a roll?
I just
It's
You
question
roll the
marks.
dice privately.
All right, awesome.
Rocks fall.
Ovui, as you're moving, I want you to give me another stealth roll.
Any Bane's boons?
Same thing as last time, 2 boons. Agility based roll. Okay, you're a pretty good hunter. You start to go through. And if you're going to go until it gets to the time, we're going to pass this by another hour. Another hour. At this point, it is 12:50 p.m. Crow, are you still want to stick with Over or you want to go back?
We haven't seen anything, or
What's the question to you? Nothing yet. He's still following tracks.
I'll keep going for let's say another hour. See what's up.
All right. We're to 106. Ovui, you spot an area. In fact, because of the roll, I'm going to go ahead and show you this.
Oh.
Oh no.
That fucker has my bow. It's gonna be a bloodbath once I get my goons in here.
You're good.
Your goons, okay.
I see how it be.
Ah, it looks like I wasn't the only slaver around here.
It's a very broad definition of the word.
Yeah.
Alright, how about the boys?
He must be on the far spectrum of the slaver, you know?
Yeah, I'm on the spectrum.
Always have been.
Give me a second. I'm actually going to put something up. I'll be ready in 2 seconds.
I have a question.
Yes.
Are recursive bow common in these areas?
You mean recurve?
Yeah, recursive. No, recurve, fuck, yeah. Recursive.
Recursive, yes, they're both.
Shut up. I have a
Drawn in
speech
cursive.
impediment. Shut up.
Speech dispatchment.
Yes.
It's an impediment, damn it.
Dispediment.
Oh no, it's retarded.
I grow stronger by the minute.
They sent me another moron.
Moron, huh?
You grow stronger.
Every minute.
Mimic.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah, sorry, every 100 seconds I grow stronger.
We called it a metric minute.
A metric
Instead
minute.
of those barbarian 60 seconds.
What the fuck is that? Get it away from me.
We convert seconds into metric minutes around here.
Oh well.
As a watchmaker, this hurts me because it's so true. Why the fuck do we have 60 seconds in a minute?
That is.
So
what
that
you
it
see.
matches up.
That's like a stone camp?
No, this is the bandit camp.
Oh, what the fuck?
You found it.
No, but oh, it's wooden pillars. Sorry, I can't see.
Can I?
Oh.
I'm gonna fly.
I'm
Can I
moving
fly
my
up to one of
blood.
these?
Wait, I'm gonna
Okay.
grab Crow by the fucking legs. I'm gonna tell that bitch something.
I'm invisible. You
God
can't
damn it.
see me.
Crow, psst, Crow.
Yo,
Yeah.
I draw it in the like the what's it called? The ground of like how a recurved bow looks like. A little fucking like.
a recursive.
Shut up. It's like a little W. If you see someone with this bow, tell me. Now go, fly. Scout it out.
You fly over Crow, and Crow, you see that there is a couple individuals inside. They're currently cooking a skewered boar. They have. There is a number of items and effects laying about. That being, a couple of tents have been set up, as well as a couple chests that are lined up against one wall. And for the most part, a lot of miscellaneous items. Some of it's broken. There are a couple of discarded bandaging on the ground. Besides that, nothing
So-
really laying about.
So only 2 people are in there. You said cooking.
There's about 4 people in here.
Oh, 4 people. Okay. Do I notice like anybody tied up or anything like that?
You do. There is a younger woman who is against one of the walls, and yeah, she is tied up. And you see that there is another man that is also there, but he has a slit throat and is dead.
Do I see the cursive bow?
You do not.
Okay. I'm gonna fly back real quick.
All right.
Ogui, they have your bow.
Those fucking bastards. Can you carry it out?
No, there's 4 of them, and there's a lady there that needs our help. A damsel in distress. I will be her white knight.
Go pick her up then.
I can't pick that bitch up.
I'm like 2 foot, dude.
But you're the okay. Pick up the bow. I'll take them all out. Okay.
Go get the others. They'll help us.
Okay.
I'll keep watch on them.
I believe in you. So considering we've
See you
traveled
6
south-
hours from now.
You're really far out.
No, this time I'm not gonna sneak. I'm gonna run.
Oh, you're gonna lead them back to.
Well, wait. Listen. I sneak out for like the first 10 minutes and then I run.
Okay.
What are they gonna do? Follow me?
No, I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna watch.
Famous last words.
I'm
Moments
gonna go
before
back to
being
my
followed.
little spot.
What are you gonna do?
on
Stab
the-
me?
I'm gonna go back to
Last
my spot
words
on,
before a
my
man
spot
gets
on the wall and watch them.
Last words of stab victim. What are you gonna do? Stab me?
As I grab a hold of a beetle and start munching on it.
Eat a
My
beetle.
feet just,
Got it.
feet just dangling down like I'm watching a
It's
movie.
gonna come back to you.
What? The beetle?
There's gonna be a consequence for eating beetles.
They're good.
The
They-
beetle
they're nice and
queen
crunchy.
is watching you. She will
Yeah.
murder.
It's gonna be something.
So I'm guessing I either come from over here or like down
Up to
here.
But as you rush past, go ahead and give me, please. Since you're rushing back at 1 Bane, and this is going to be completely 1 Bane, no bonus toward into this, but a strength, your endurance.
Huff, huff. No! What? I run out of breath immediately.
You like trip over and face plant into the ground.
So you definitely overexerted yourself, Owe. You get back, and you essentially, at this point in time, it's now 4 o'clock. Shagrum, you have finished. It's been about 6 hours. Since you started. You see a huffing and running Owe come rushing to town, and then just passes out.
Guys, I found it.
Did you pass out?
I wanted to make a suggestion before he was finished, by the way. I wanted
Right.
to ask about the feasibility of this as well. Like, could we perhaps, without anybody noticing, maybe, I don't know, like, skimp a little bit of iron here and there, and maybe, I don't know, like, make a sword or two?
I don't know how smithing mechanics work.
There is no smithing mechanics. So, to make a sword with the material you have at hand.
It's nothing fancy, just, you know, something better than a fucking dagger or a club.
I mean, the staff is pretty good.
Shagrum,
Yes.
since we're gonna go into a bit of crafting stuff, I want to know what you actually know how to craft. What items have you crafted before that you know of? What is your intellect? It's -1. So,
I don't know what that never came up before.
I know. I'm making mechanic rules right now for it. I'll look up after the game, but I don't think there is any crafting rules.
Okay.
So I want to combine this a little bit of the Witcher game just to give us an idea. So I want to
Yeah,
know
I'm a little dumb, so.
in your travels, being a blacksmith, you would have a book. This book would be a book of diagrams and formula of things you have crafted, you have studied to craft. So of all the items that you have known, I want you to choose 2 basic items you have written down as a diagram. So basic weapons.
From the list of
Basic weapons. I don't have the thing open. Hold up.
Look through the book. Look with your
I'm looking into the book as we speak. Right, weapons. Basic weapons, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. There's not really much here.
You wouldn't want to look at axe or sword. Just, like, literally anything.
There's no sword, but there's axe.
Yeah, I guess I'll know how to make axes.
Okay, and what's the other item?
Let's say
Short bows?
what?
No,
No.
that'd be
no,
more of a
no.
boy, not a blacksmith.
Yeah, that's not really gonna. Let's say javelins.
Okay, so I want you to make an item inventory, Shagrum, and make it like a diagram book or a book of recipes, but essentially put down the axe and the javelin. Now, in the time allotted, which one do you want to make?
Like, well, if there's
How
something to
many can
spare
you
that the farmer doesn't need, I guess I can make a an axe.
Okay, go ahead and give me a intellect roll again. With
You're killing me.
I know, with 1 boon.
Well, you know... Well,
Only
can't
2
say
boons
you know
because
what
of
the
your thing.
fuck.
Listen, you have the skill. You definitely have the talents for it now too. So
Okay, I guess 2 boons. Intellect.
all right.
Oh,
This would have been actually before you showed up. So and also give me a strength roll. Again, same thing. Total of 2 boon because of your abilities. So I'm just accounting that for it.
strong dwarf.
Not that strong.
Ah, yeah.
What average strong?
Okay, I will give you said axe, and it's right here.
Still doing the book thing.
Anyone can grab it.
Okay, and at that point, you have made that. You have completed the task for this man here, giving you a net income of a combined. Let's see.
I don't know about you, Chagrin, but let's be honest here. We dug the iron, we smithed tools. It was all us, no one else. If you really think about it.
I agree.
Have I finished reading my book, Hursk?
You have
What was it?
Erotica.
a
Lust
book
the
on how
Argonian
to
maid.
farm.
Oh, nice. So I have some boons now to the farming, maybe. Can I write that down?
When we eventually settle down, that will come in useful.
Yeah, we'll probably.
When in 10 levels, when we settle down to become farmers.
Okay, I can't open my character sheet. I don't know why.
You get for all your hard work 1 gold.
Oh!
See,
Can I get that paid out in silver?
Yeah, 10 silver.
Okay. Now we can split it.
Can you...
It is at this point, after you have done making the sword with the leftover material you have, and Overweek comes in and just falls unconscious on the ground,
Right.
huffing and puffing.
Right, I'll take all the money. And
Oh
then
dear.
I'll catch over while he's falling down. Like, oh no. I cushion his impact.
thank you.
You're conscious.
I found them.
I'm gonna pour some water on him.
You found the goblins?
The bandit camp. They have someone captive.
We were looking for the goblins.
But the bandits are more present danger.
Where's Crow?
He's keeping guard of the bandits. There were 4 of them.
I'm pretty sure that
He's
Crow was
keeping
following you here.
guard.
You think Crow would have stayed there for that long?
They have someone captive.
Your point?
Do we know who is in captivity?
It's a girl.
Alright, boys, pack it up.
Is she human?
I do not recall.
Oh,
Shagrim, you have been smithing for the last 6 hours.
Yes.
And you're being helped up by Kirgar. So, I want you, Shagrim, to give me at 1 Bane a strength roll. Kirgar, give me a strength roll.
me.
Mm-hmm.
At one
Bane
thing.
boon?
Kirgar's a base roll, and Shagrim's at 1 Bane.
Yeah. Strength.
Why did it not roll anything else? Oh yeah, because I get it now. I get it.
It's either 1 or 20.
Nothing in between.
There's no in between.
Kirgar, I'm waiting on you too. Alright.
Oh.
Very, very good. Kirgar, you are fine, but Shagrim, you are fatigued.
Keep making my life difficult.
His little dwarf arms can't keep up.
You didn't even lift a single muscle.
What do you mean? I lifted my finger to.
You were over there reading.
I lifted my finger to go to the next page.
Perfect. Then you're able enough to help out.
How do I do it? Like,
I
I don't
wasn't-
think you were able enough to help out.
I wasn't
can
talking.
recover.
I wasn't talking as Lemonshi.
You were now.
fatigue.
So Obi, you say you found
Everyone,
your
real
ball.
quick, everyone go to your character sheet. And you see at the top where it
Yeah.
has actor mods.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I can open my character sheet. Give me a second.
But that is where you would actually click in. You can see the default of your initiative you want to do, as well as
Okay.
any abilities that you're currently under the effect of.
Oh,
Oh.
okay.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm fatigued. Okay.
I did not know that. That's good to know.
I have a question. So, like, how do you put rolls on your attribute rolls on your thing again? On your hotbar?
I legitimately cannot open my character sheet.
Restart the
No, no,
thingy.
no,
I just did.
No. What actual tab are you on? You see at the
Oh!
left-hand side? You got it?
I fixed it by double clicking my
It's not off of your character
character.
sheet, is it?
Now, to the question of the icons, he's already built. Sorry, to the question of the ability rolls for the hotkeys, he's already built. If you look at the compendium on the tab on the sidebar on the right-hand side, there is one
Oh,
for
you were like
Shadow the
lagging
Lord.
the fuck out.
Am I?
No, he was fine from my side.
It was fun.
No, thanks to you, Mike. As is, there is a macro list for Shadow the Demon Lord players. Drag all of those to your hotbar, how you want.
My character sheet says I'm fatigued. Am I supposed to be fatigued?
Crow, you should not be.
I'll say changes. And did you get my message about the insanity and then the corruption?
Didn't see those.
Oh, okay. I took, for one of the spells, I took Curse, which is a dark, darkness, or...
So here's how corruption works. Every time you take corruption, you roll a d20. If you roll under your corruption, you lose your character. Your character turns completely evil. You gain corruption by doing evil spells. So understand this, Crow. Every time you do a curse-based spell, you gain corruption. At that point, you have a time limit on your character at that point. Because every time you do the spell, you gain corruption. If you roll under the corruption, you lose the character. You have to make a new character. Understand that if you want to go that route. It is not really meant for characters that are going to be good.
I thought it was corruption every time you took.
Hers, can you change region?
I didn't know it was
Because
every
Mike
time you
is dying.
cast it.
Yeah, corruption
I'm
is
good
way to
now.
have your
I'm
character
good.
actually will go out.
Oh, okay, let me change that. I thought it was every time.
You can get those
took it.
spells. It's hard to move corruption, but if your corruption goes high enough, yes, you will lose your character.
Well,
And
I
they
didn't
just
know.
turn evil. I mean, I'm
I
looking
didn't
now,
know.
so
Yeah, I didn't know every time I cast it though that I would.
yeah.
Okay, let me change it back. I'll give myself back to insanity. I'll find one more spell.
So you can take those spells, but you make them like last resort stuff if you do, or if you really need to do them.
No, I was gonna actually really rely on that. It seems like the pixie should have should have will instead of intelligence. Because like
There
every
was a
nature.
suggestion that you swap those attributes.
Yeah, you can't really though because look at the actual character sheet. They are intelligence based.
Yeah, I did, and it's just weird that all the nature and like fey type spells are all will.
Well, that's because most of them are charms or CC, which would be correspondent to your willpower to contain them within the effect, right? So it's kind of counterintuitive.
All right, but yeah, that's how you should get the hotkeys. They put them in your hotkey bar. Does that work for you, Mike?
Well, the entire explanation was when I had 5,000 pings, so I didn't hear it.
Okay, so go to the compendium.
Compendium. Which of these is it?
It looks like a closed book.
Closed book.
It's past the music
Closed
symbol.
book. Past the music. Okay, that.
Right.
Okay, never mind. I remember now.
Okay.
Fine. Didn't know where they were.
Now you do. So that's how you can drag over all your actual challenge
Wait,
stuff.
no. I did. I just had strength instead. I had agility strength, and it's not, the same that it's on the character sheet.
Yeah.
So it tilted me.
Okay, so what would y'all like to do? Now, yes, you have some fatigue in the group. So, plan of action. What is the?
Why
course?
don't we, because it is late, move towards the bandit camp, rest before we attack, and then at dawn we strike.
I don't think we even have the capability of taking down bandits. Why do you think we have a chance?
How many bandits were there?
I saw 4.
There were 4 bandits.
That's way too much, I believe. Maybe if there were 2, maybe we had a chance, but 4?
I say we make a move.
What if we employed some sneaky tactics, such as explosives or whatever? Do we have anything here on the farm that we could use?
Doesn't
You
that
think-
go against your battle thing?
Well, as long as we win, everything's
Oh.
fine, right?
I thought you were more about the glory of the fight.
Well, yes, but we can still blow up 2 of them and then have glorious fight with the 2 remaining.
I guess that makes sense.
Out of character. Do you guys see the map?
No,
No.
Okay.
I mean we can only see the.
They're surrounded by a wooden fortress. There's only one way in, I think. Unless we climb it.
Why would there be a fortress if there's only 4 of the bandits? Wouldn't that mean that there's more that are just probably somewhere else?
I would not know.
See, the more I details that come through, the more I'm not too sure we can take it.
What went through your head when you abandoned Crow all the way out there?
He is a pixie that can go invisible. I'm sure he's fine.
No, but like, who's gonna tell him to come back if we decide not to go there?
He can find his way.
So we're gonna wait here for however many days until he realizes we're not coming.
I mean,
Wait.
to be fair, we don't even know if he's around right now. He could be invisible and waiting for us to make a fool of ourselves.
Did you check your clothes, Alan? I mean, did you check your clothes, Ovo? I'm sure he might as well just, hidden somewhere in your folds.
I was too occupied running back. I start patting myself down. Hard.
Careful, you might squish him.
This Trixie tricked me. He's deserving it.
Did I
Why
just boot
don't
everyone?
we? Sorry?
Did I just boot everyone?
No?
Cool. All right.
Okay. But I have an idea. Why don't we use that gold coin to hire some mercenaries? And so they take care of the bandit camp with us.
Well, that's not honorable.
What do you mean? If blowing them up to have more of an
How
advantage for us?
typical.
Well,
When presented with a problem, you find someone else to do it for you.
Typical slaver.
I'm pretty sure that you're doing the same thing referring to an explosive device.
No, but I
Instead
made
of-
that myself. It's my hard work.
That doesn't change the fact that the explosive is doing all the work.
A girl is dying as we speak in that camp.
And what do you want me to do about this?
Go there.
With what weapon?
We don't have gear, we don't have the skills,
We-
we don't have the numbers.
We sneak in during night and slit their throats.
Do
Well,
I
look-
look at me, look at me. Do I look like a sneaky type?
Look at me! I am 6 feet tall. Do I look like I can sneak around during the middle
Also,
of the
I
night?
do want to remind everyone, you're not heroes. You're not fighters. You're still level 0. Understand that still.
Honestly, I'm
You
just
see-
doing this
You
from
keep
well.
saying that, but all I hear is adventure.
Do you hear the voices in my head, Ovo? We can't do it.
The voice of reason speaks through me, and it says no.
Perhaps the
I'm-
mercenary idea is the best one.
That's what
If
come
we
up
were to
with.
fight some goblins first and get some, experience under our belt, shall we say, then perhaps later, maybe we could take on the bandits. But as we are right now, we've got nothing.
Look, if we want to get stronger, we need to hunt down some lower class monsters. We have to overtake them with numbers. I know it might not sound very honorable, but if we want to get better at what we do, we need to overcome small monsters with our numbers.
What if? Is there possible? I'm not too familiar with goblins. Is there possible we can bait them towards the bandit camp and let them fight amongst each other?
Doubt it.
Would there be
I don't
any
know.
goblins
this
near
would be-
that camp?
This is a great idea. You know what would have been great if you found the actual goblins.
That will take me 1 second, sir.
In your state, are you gonna curl over there?
If I have to.
Okay, well, if my idea of buying mercenaries does not excite you, then I believe we have nothing else we can do here.
Well, we can always tell the guards where the bandits are.
I don't. If you ever been in a city, the guards don't usually listen to nobodies.
No,
Has
we
a lot of
listen
time
to
gone
people.
past?
They just don't listen to you.
What, Crow?
Has a lot of time gone past?
About 4 hours.
All right. So, can I do something?
What do you want to
Where
do?
they're all arguing like this.
I'm not angry, I'm just waiting.
So, well, I know. I mean, I don't mean it in a bad way. I mean,
Thanks. I
Uh,
appreciate it.
I
no,
don't know
I
what you were
I didn't mean
expecting.
it. Like, yeah, sorry, guys. I just meant like my pixie's attention spans.
I know.
Next to the.
The
So,
fact that you stayed there for 4 hours is shocking already.
Yeah, I genuinely thought you were just going to tell me, hey, I'm going to stay here, and then you come back with them anyway.
I'm going to go up to the lady
Oh, you're
And-
still there. Okay, that's
and whisper to her.
Wait, isn't she
I-
dead?
No,
No.
the other person was. Okay,
Oh.
I'm going to tell her. I'm going to untie her bonds, and when she sees the flames go up, to make a run for it. And I'm going to. Is there any alcohol?
I would say yes.
Okay, I'm going to. Are there tents or anything close to the
Yeah.
the fire? All right, I'm going to splash the alcohol from the tents to the fire and let it catch on fire.
Okay. That structure that does arise. It does cause commotion in the camp. It does have the men go immediately rushing towards to put out the fire. However, it started. As one of the people from outside does open up the guys inside does open up the gate to bring in some supplies, some water they have outside. She bolts and takes off running. And as she runs, they go, "Oh, get him! Turn around! Stop it! It's a distraction!" When you see more individuals on the outskirts of the wooded area, see her running, and one of them looks to be the leader, does raise a bow that looks like maybe belongs to Ovui, and shoots her through the chest.
Oh, I was gonna say, can I like shine my light really bright
Wait, was that a crossbow? What happened?
to distract everybody?
No.
I mean,
Crow, you're
I-
a murderer.
I expected the Ramsey Bolton shit where the boy takes off and then he just shoots him from across before he gets to the.
All right, well, I tried. That's okay.
So the stripper take the items that she had off her, and you see a couple of them start to drag her towards the cave that the other body was dropped.
I like gone horrible. My mouth open.
Wow.
That is not how I planned to go.
I told you you're not a hero. You're a level 0 pixie.
You're a
Is the
literal
place still on
zero.
fire? Is the place still on fire?
One second.
Okay, sorry. I feel horrible now.
You did it.
I literally imagined the Ramsey Bolton scene as like, oh no, he's gonna run away, but they're gonna shoot her in the back. Oh no.
I wasn't paying like 100% that attention. I think I missed it out. Was that Was that a bow or a crossbow they shot with?
That was pretty much your bow.
It was
They
above.
used their bow. They used their bow to kill her.
Yeah,
Fucking
you know,
bit.
It does let up one of the tents, but they do get under control, and yeah, they just kind of arguing. One of the men has to sleep outside under the stars now.
Steal the bow.
I believe the scout.
But you also notice that the bow that this man used looks like the one that was described to you by Overwee.
Yeah, but I'm sad
It's
now.
not my bow.
Wouldn't it be funny if you
Yeah.
broke it?
She probably deserved it anyways. You know, she probably shouldn't have been out
she
on her
didn't-
own.
She didn't
Yeah.
have to be out in the dark on her own. She didn't have to dress like a slut.
Exactly. You know, and I start to feel a little better. That, you know, maybe he was probably a rotten person. And she probably hated fairies.
What is this like?
You know, as I
I
by,
think-
I'm gonna spit on her corpse because
I
she was
think
probably a
this
fairy
fucking
hater.
called for a corruption. I'm sorry.
What is this like? Fucking.
You see when they go to her corpse, in her hand she had the locket of her two children.
Well, they probably hated fairies too. The whole family was probably like
Wow.
They probably had
they
slaver
trafficked in
relatives.
fairy. I tell
What is-
myself
This is
they
like,
trafficked in
like
fairy
this is like 3 layers deep of delusion.
slavery.
Crow.
This deserves some.
Can I roll to convince myself?
Yeah, no, Crow, give me a will roll, please.
Oh my god.
At 1 bane.
Oh, baby.
Oh.
This is
So if I have a
funny.
-2, that would be a -3, right?
It'll automatically be included.
Oh, well, okay.
Whew. You have some evil fucker in our party.
Okay, you don't gain any insanity, so you're fine.
Huh.
Oh, you did,
What were you gonna say?
Oh yeah,
What's
good.
it? I convinced myself that
you did.
This
she
is
trafficked
okay.
in fairies.
She comes back. Crow comes back. And is like, "Hey, it's okay. She's dead, but she trafficked fairies."
I'll fight back.
Okay, too small.
As you arrive, we are still arguing.
Well, I already said my piece, and you didn't like it, so.
It'll take 3
that's all I
hours,
did.
so 1, 2, 3. It is now 7:25.
Oh, come on, I could have scouted out the goblin camp while I was waiting for that.
I mean,
I'll,
you could've.
I'll appear on the table here.
I mean, you were exhausted, so I'd say
Yeah.
rather not.
I'd say at this point, Overwee could come too, from his exhaustive run for 3 straight hours.
Whew. I'm tired.
What happened? Oh,
Tell you what.
you've returned.
That was
Oh,
a
you're
long
back,
trip. Need to rest my wings here.
What happened?
Crow, change of plans.
The guards, they shot her
She's
with a bow. Or with an arrow.
Yeah, it would be kind of weird to see her being shot with a bow.
Apparently,
They had the bow? Was that the bow?
it was a bow. Apparently she was pretty evil. She,
I want to approach Crow and just try to grab it. Was it the bow?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. And I smack his hands away. Watch the wings, dude. Watch the wings.
Okay. Was it the bow? The one I described to you?
I don't know. It was a bow.
Yes, but was it sort of W shaped?
Sure. It was W. It was the bow. The
Fucker!
bandit even said, "This is the bow."
I
And apparently there's more than 4.
kick the
So-
dirt in anger and I circle the area. Fuck, did you have it?
So good call there, Eagle Eyes. I didn't see
You-
all the bandits in the trees there. But yeah. And this lady that we saw in there, oh yeah, she was evil.
Oh, well, in that case, I'm glad she's
You
dead.
trafficked in fairies.
But they have my bow, damn it.
How did you know that she trafficked fairies?
Oh, we fairies know. We have a list of most wanted list, and
Right.
when I gotta look at her face,
Okay.
she
Alright,
was
I
like
get it.
number
Yeah,
number
makes sense,
8 on
yes.
there.
You don't have to explain any further.
How can you be so easily convinced?
So, we should probably rest here because you are exhausted and you just came back from an event, and then in the morning we can go after the goblins.
No. I'm not resting until this is over.
Yeah, there's a lot more there.
I'll scout out the goblin camp before I come back. Or before I go to sleep.
I don't think we'd make it. Or you
I
guys
don't
win. I'll be fine, but
I don't think we should be fighting anytime soon. Not with the goblins or the bandits. We need to find some alternate way to go about this without putting ourselves in mortal danger like last time.
there might be one way.
We do have a golden coin. I already suggested perhaps buying some mercenaries to help us
What
out.
is the way, Crow? What is the way?
Or not?
So I got a question. It's actually for GM. Can I use the teleportation, the fetch teleportation spell? Would that be able to lift the bow to my feet?
Okay. I know a lot about. I know a lot
No,
about
you cannot.
fetch.
No.
Can't.
You cannot because it was in his hands.
No, but I'm saying if he sets it down and I teleport
You
it-
have to, but you have to know where it is.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, I could go back there and scout it out.
No, but the thing-
if you have
Yeah.
eye contact and you know its position, then you could.
Yeah.
What
If it is
spell do
unequipped.
you have?
Huh?
What spell is this?
Fetch. Sorry, I have the
Oh,
description.
Make
in
the name fetch, so
Yeah, I'm changing it. I didn't realize.
Okay, I was
I
like-
didn't.
like
Hers, we had a lot of discussions about fetch before.
I think we have, yeah.
Yeah.
So we've come to the conclusion that as long as it's not equipped, and you know its position, even if you do not have eye contact, you can lift it. But you have to know it is there and know what it is that you're stealing.
And what's medium range?
Oop, I actually meant to do this. Where the range is at? I meant to make a hot sheet or cheat sheet for this.
Ranges.
Yeah, because there's like long, and then extreme, and medium.
You're extreme.
Extremely gorgeous.
Alright, so
Yes,
ranges, I'm gonna write this down actually, but what's the range of the spell?
It says medium.
Alright, so
within
medium is
too.
anywhere within 20 yards.
You have to get pretty close.
Yeah, but you're invisible.
I can't lift. I don't think I can lift the bow though.
You can listen by the string.
Well, I'm pretty sure I'd be found out then. I mean, it's gonna be.
I mean, they'll see a floating bow. I'm sure you can escape.
All right. Well, I will look at my nails, and kind of pick out some of the dirt, and be like, "Well, over you, I might be able to help you out, but it costs a lot of power to do. I'm just a itty bitty little fairy, or a pixie. Sorry.
What do you want?
Hmm. I think you will owe me 3 favors of my choice whenever I want them done.
Deal.
You have to do them, no questions.
Deal.
Can't get out of them.
I extend my pinky as like a handshake.
Excuse me, gentlemen. I'm hearing some waves, something on the interwaves. It's telling me that if you were to acquire this bow super early, it was gonna be garbage.
I extend my pinky as a handshake. This bow means everything to me. Shut up.
You want me to try to get it now? Now there's no guarantees.
We can sneak
So-
up during the night. We can sneak up during the
There's
night.
no guarantees and no refunds. If I try, you still owe me favors.
So if I try, and I give it the honest go, before the fairy queen and all the gods, you will still owe me those 3 favors.
If you fail, 1.5 favors.
What's a half favor?
It's like you. I have to do something, just like what you accomplished over there. If you fail.
If I fail, you owe me 1 favor and 5 silver.
You could just get a better bow with 5 silver, honestly.
I accept the deal.
Okay.
Wait,
Huh?
no, before handshake, no interest.
No interest. No.
He already shook my hand. God damn it! Or shook my pinky.
Of course, there's interest.
You better pull through.
Enjoy your short bow -1.
In the meanwhile, I'll grab another book to read from what this farmstead has.
Let's go now, Crow. Let's do it while they sleep.
Oh yeah, just completely reroll characters. Why don't you?
Perfect.
It's not about rerolling characters. It's just that we cannot do this type of content yet. But
They just won't stop.
they-
I need this bow.
Besides, the kid was shutting up about the bow.
They go back to the camp, and it's deserted.
Hers?
Fucking.
So
think
who
you
goes
said
back
it-
to the camp?
If any of you cowards do not want to follow me, stay here and weep.
I'll
I'm-
go back to the camp.
Oh, I enjoy my sleep, so I'm gonna go ahead. And...
I'm grabbing another book on this farmstead, and I want to read it.
You go by yourself, Crow?
By the time we're done, you're gonna be able to be in front of yourself.
If you don't come back by morning, we're just gonna consider you dead.
Crow, you going by yourself?
Obui, Obu, you going with me?
Give me a second. Kimar? Kigar?
Yes.
It's been a pleasure knowing you. do hope I come back before morning. I'll see you in Valhalla if I don't.
I don't know about that. You need a weapon in order to get to Valhalla, and you don't have one right now.
I'll die with it in my hands.
Ovui, why don't you consider hiring mercenaries?
I don't have money.
We have a gold coin. You can beg
No.
Shadowlands.
Me and Shagram have a gold coin.
Then talk to Shagram about it.
Hello, what now?
Till we Shagram now,
Avenging?
or Shagram later.
Oh,
You know, I don't know why you want to hire mercenaries if you could just tell the guards where the camp is.
Yeah, if you think it's so effective, why don't you tell the guards it then?
Lavengine,
Hello.
as much as I was a hard ass for you for being a slaver, it's been a pleasure knowing you for this past one day.
That's actually, I was not expecting those words to come from your mouth. Thank you.
Shagram,
hello.
I do not know much about you, but I do hope you live a long, healthy life.
I do so too.
Goodbye. I do
Hope
hope
you-
we return.
Hope you recover your bow and not die.
Me too. But without it, life is not worth living.
Actually, before you go, do you have any sort of saying in your tribe? Like a safe travel?
This is the most like completely irrelevant question you could ask. The man's already said his piece. He's ready to die. Why are you trying to ruin his vibe?
I'm trying to honor his tribe. If he has any sort of saying like that, what's wrong with you?
Die with honor. I want to leave. I want to leave now, before this gets too cringe.
What's? I'm sorry. I was
Do
I
not
was-
speak to a man who has made his convictions.
just trying to be Ugh.
If you were a considerate coward, you'd come with me.
I'm considerate of my life, thank you.
Coward. I will see you with my bow.
All right, so who's going?
I'll go with Ovo.
Oh my lord.
The other guys are assholes.
It's a fucking camp full of 7 or more bandits with bows.
Do I look like I care?
Shagrim
It's a
knows
good day to die.
Crow, you going?
I have inspired you
I
with my
am.
presence. Let us proceed, warrior, and die with conviction and die with honor. Or succeed triumphantly and crush our enemies before our eyes, unlike you, Kirgar, coward. To think you will ever reach Valhalla with this attitude. I spit on your ancestors for even giving birth to you, coward.
I thought you were trying to be nice to me, you know? Why you gotta try to
I will
talk me like
never
this?
be nice to a coward like yourself.
Oh boy, Shagrim, go ahead, please give me agility rolls. It'll be for stealth. Oh boy,
Is it like
you
a-
get the bonus?
You want a private roll, or does it matter?
I'm gonna try private rolls, Brooke. So try private rolls, see what happens. Try blind GM roll.
A blind GM roll, okay. And then agility and just straight up agility. I'm still fatigued.
Oh, wait, did that work? Did everyone see that?
Did it work?
I mean, I saw what I rolled, but
I didn't see what you rolled, so I think it worked. But I saw what I rolled
yeah, I don't
myself.
see what you rolled either. So blind GM roll should work.
I just have to close my eyes and not look at the chat after it's done, or to get the intended effect.
It's fine.
And I'm still fatigued, but it still rolled me a boon. I don't know why.
Because you're trickery.
I guess it's not part of it.
Yeah, but fatigue should level that out so that I don't get the boon.
Let's try this. Try one more time, Shagrim. I'm curious how it's gonna turn out. Just give me any roll, any skill roll.
I'm just gonna roll the agility. Hold on, I need to select my. Okay, there it is.
It worked. All right.
It was about to give me the same roll, but no.
Is it dark?
Literally tipped over at the last second.
Of course it's dark.
Good. So we should get a boon from that, right?
You both pass. You're fine.
Perfect.
Hey, Alan, do you have night vision?
Coward.
I have dark vision.
You talk a lot of smack from coming from someone from such a tribe as yourself.
He's not
Yet
even here.
when convicted with a challenge such as this, you cower
Confronted.
behind these.
Oh, don't waste your
walls.
breath. He's not even here. He's
I'm not here, you know? Like, you can
I cursed his
personally-
name at the
not
word
even
as
involved.
I walked.
I go up to the dwarf and be like, Shagrim, he talks to himself all the time.
If Kirgar was next to you, he'd say, well, you know, at least I'm alive.
You can hear it like laughter in your head.
But are you alive in your heart?
Yeah.
I'm sure you guys will be fine. I'm not needed there. I'd just be a hindrance. Because
And
I'm too big and too uncumbersome. I
I'm
mean,
sick-
too cumbersome.
I'm 6 feet tall and I can sneak anyway.
We're the biggest and loudest people in this party. I'm sure we'd just be a problem.
And also, I have a bit of PTSD from being owned by goblins. So imagine losing to lesser intelligent creatures such as goblins, and then trying to fight smarter or at least equally as smart human
And
beings
much better equipped enemies.
with more number.
In
We're
much
not trying to
larger
fight them. We're
numbers.
trying to steal from them and get the fuck out.
Yeah, but what do you need me for stealing?
I can't sneak. I'm 6 feet tall, dude.
You're all cowards.
Christ.
You're like asking like two thick boys to like, yo, can you sneak for us? Clap those cheeks, you know, alarm those guards.
Be backup.
If you fuck up, the backup isn't gonna save you, just gonna make us die. Good rolls. Great.
Oh,
Yeah.
ooh.
Tell me this is challenging rolls.
That's not very kind.
Well, there's 4 of them.
Well, one of them saw.
His vision cone like lit up, huh? He's
Nice.
approaching. He's approaching the ground.
Dun, dun, dun,
One,
dun, dun.
one of them visioneth. Huh? Must have
Huh?
been the wind.
Guess it was just my imagination.
Excuse me, what is that?
Ah, you're finally awake.
It's like the vision cone from Hitman, where the guy like, huh?
All right, those of you here, because you did get seen, go ahead and determine where you want to be in this combat round.
Fuck!
Wow,
Let me take a
it's
quick measure here.
almost
Crow.
like I knew this one.
Teleport right now.
That's awful.
I thought we were gonna wait. I thought we were gonna approach the camp. Where the fuck did the wood go?